Hey, what's up everybody? This is Coach Mike with Elite Performance and welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a video today that I think will supercharge your workouts, help you bust through any plateaus that you might be experiencing right now. And it's just a few principles, a few things that I know for a fact that if you implement these things into your workout, then you will definitely get the results that you're looking for. These things absolutely work. And the reason I'm addressing them in the video is because these are a few of the common mistakes that I see day to day in my practice. All right. The first one, and this is the hardest one for a lot of people, but the first one is rest. Take some time off. Go home. Take a week off. Think about your favorite athlete, your favorite sport. Those guys don't train all year long. Everybody has to take some time off. Taking that time off is not going to cause you to lose your gains or whatever, or any of those things. It allows the body to reset itself. It's a necessary part of growth. Taking that week, maybe 2 weeks off every 6 months, that's a good thing. Like I said, think about it. Your favorite athlete has an off season. Your favorite, boxer, UFC, baseball, football, everybody has an off season, okay? So if you're in the gym every day, or 4 days a week, 5 days a week, and you've been doing this for a year, 2 years, and you haven't taken any time off, that's probably the reason why you've hit this plateau, and it's probably the reason for all the aches and pains that you're starting to feel. You need some rest. Take some time off. Like I said, it's probably the hardest thing for people to really wrap their mind around and conceptualize that you will be better if you rest. But I guarantee you will be better if you rest. Now, I didn't say take 2 months off or 3 months off. I said a couple weeks, a couple times a year. That's enough. Anything beyond that, then that's not rest. You've just stopped for a little bit of time. But definitely the rest. The second thing is throughout the workout, the exercise prescription, or whatever you're doing, again, it's the rest. How long are you resting in between sets? Because that rest period really dictates to the body what it is you're trying to accomplish. If you're training for endurance, meaning you're trying to burn fat, and you're resting for any more than 30 seconds, that's not the signal that you're sending to the body. You're not asking the body to burn fat if you're resting beyond 30 seconds. You're asking it to do something completely different. And it doesn't matter what exercise you just did. It doesn't matter how many reps you just did. If your rest period is beyond 30 seconds and you're looking to burn fat, you need to bring that rest period back down to 30 seconds. Now, if you're looking to build muscle, you want to be up around a minute. And there are reasons for this. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of every reason because, again, the videos could just go on and on and on and on and on and on. But there are reasons behind this. I'm not pulling these numbers out of thin air. So if you're looking to burn fat, if you're looking to work endurance, then 30 seconds. If you're looking to build muscle, then it's a minute. If you're looking to get strong and powerful, which is not building muscle, if you are training for strength, you're simply training your body to be more efficient at using the muscle that you already have. If that's your goal, then you want to be resting for about 3 minutes. Okay? So the first two things have to do with rest. All right? Rest is very important. The next thing I want to talk about is something called tempo. Tempo refers to the speed of the movement. And of all the acute variables involved in exercise, it's probably one of the most important ones, okay? If you move a weight really fast, the only thing you are training your body to do is move a weight really fast. You're changing how the muscle reacts to outside stimuli, but you're not building muscle and you're not burning fat either because you're moving the weight really, really fast. So by the time you get done, you need more than 30 seconds to catch your breath so you can move the weight really, really fast again. So there's nothing wrong with lifting weights really fast. Athletes do it. It's part of explosiveness. It does have its place in an exercise program, just understand that if you are moving a weight really fast, then you are simply training your muscles to move a weight really fast. All right. If you really want to bust through a plateau or see some results, then I would suggest for the next 6 to 8 weeks, changing the tempo, the speed of your movements to what would be called a 3-0-3. All right. Tempo is written in time. So 3 is 3 seconds, 0 is no second, and then 3 would be 3 seconds, and you can actually add another 0. It would be 3-0-3-0, but I just say 3-0-3. What that means is the first number is the direction that gravity is pulling you. So if you're doing a squat, I'm telling you to take 3 seconds going down. The 0 means there could be a potential pause, but since there's a 0, there's no pause. Like if it was a 3-2-3, you would go 3 seconds down on the squat, and you would hold it for 2 seconds. But I'm saying do 3-0-3. So you will come down for 3 seconds, no pause, and then come up for 3 seconds. Same thing would be in a push-up, the direction that gravity is pulling you. Now when something like a pull exercise, like a row where gravity is pulling you this way, it would be a little bit opposite. So the first number would be the weight going away, no pause, and then the weight coming to you. So just remember that tempo is the first number is the direction that gravity is pulling you. The second number is a potential pause. The third number is just opposite of the first number. But changing up the tempo to something that slow will definitely jumpstart your workout. And it'll definitely be a lot more challenging. The next thing is reps, repetitions, and I see this one a lot too, and there's a lot of misconceptions about this. Reps do determine what it is you're trying to do. Again, if you're trying to do endurance, you want your reps above 15. If your goal is building muscle, you want your reps somewhere between 8 and 12. If you're trying to get really strong, about 3 to 5, somewhere up in there. But when I say 3 to 5 or 10 to 12 or 15, that doesn't mean, if you're trying to work, say, endurance, that doesn't mean do 15 reps and then stop. All right? 15 should be a challenge. If you did 15 but you could actually do 30, that means the weight is either way too light or manipulate the tempo in some kind of way. It's not going to a number and then just simply stopping. It's setting a rep number to make every set challenging to you. If you're doing something for 3 sets of 15, so to speak, the first set should be pretty difficult to get to 15. And the next 2 sets, you actually shouldn't get to 15. If you are, then you need to progress beyond what you're doing. Your body has already made the adaptations to that. It's not going to adapt any more to that. At that point, you need to change it. And the same thing if you know, whatever your rep range is, depending on what your goal is, it's not, I'm going to do 4 sets of 10. I'm going to do 4 sets of 10, and 10 has to be challenging enough for my body to go through the physiological changes that we're trying to do with this 10, okay? If we were talking on a scale of 1 to 10, all right, let's just say 1 is easy, like sitting on the couch. 10 is, and I'm not a military guy, I'm just pulling something out of thin air that I think would be really, really hard, but just say Navy SEAL training, you know, I think that would be pretty tough, so that would be a 10. If your goal is endurance, then everything you do should feel like about a 7. If your goal is building muscle, as far as lifting weights and how heavy things feel and so on and so forth, you should feel about 8. And if your goal is to get strong and powerful, well, now you're talking about feeling like a 9. All right, obviously, as it gets heavier and heavier and heavier, or more and more challenging, obviously you can't do as many reps with good form. So those are just a few of the things that I see day to day, and I think implementing these things, like I said, making sure that you do take some time off throughout the year. You know, your body does need to rest. Being sure that your rest period matches whatever your goals are. If you're trying to lose weight and you're resting for more than 30 seconds, you kind of You're making it really difficult for yourself to do that. Then also, like I said, the tempo, the speed of the movement is crucial. If you are a person who is experiencing, like I said, that plateau, then I encourage you to use a 3-0-3 tempo in everything that you do. Do it for about 6 to 8 weeks and breathe. That's another really important one, that most people hold their breath, or they don't breathe, or they're breathing the wrong direction. You should be breathing out on the part of the exercise where the work is taking place. So in a squat, I'm working to stand up. Coming down, gravity is pulling me. I'm just working to resist gravity, but I'm working to come up. In a push-up, I'm working to come up. In a row, I'm working to pull something towards me. And that's when the breathing out should happen, but much, much, much more violently than I just did. Imagine you're trying to blow out 200 birthday candles, and it's on the opposite end of the movement where you should be breathing in your nose. Is how it should be happening. But like I said, much, 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 much more violently than that breath was. But you get the picture. So like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a few tips that I think will help jumpstart your workout, especially if you've hit a plateau or anything like that. So, as always, Coach Mike with Elite Performance, and we want to see you happy and healthy. Until next time, take care.